You are at an edifice of modern India, the apex court of the world's largest democracy, the Supreme Court of India. And it has shaped the nation and the lives of its people from this majestic building for over 6 decades, since its inauguration on the 4th of August 1958. Before this, the Supreme Court, which came into being on the 28th of January 1950, operated from the Chamber of Princes in the Parliament building. Indo-European in its architectural execution, the most spectacular design aspect of the imposing Supreme Court building, which is built on a triangular plot of 17 acres, is its resemblance to the shape of a balance, with a beam and 2 hanging pans of a balance. And this is deeply rooted in the ancient Indian conception of justice. The Chief Justice's court is housed in the central beam with 2 stately court halls on either side. Its wide and high-roofed colonnaded corridors with stately columns like in Grecian architecture. The grand courtrooms gleaming with varnished woodwork. The colonnaded multi-level library housing 300,000 books and journals. The emblem embedded into the wall above the entrance to the Chief Justice's court, on which is inscribed Yato Dharmastato Jayaha, meaning where there is dharma, there is victory. The Judges' Gallery, with a beautiful mural of porcelain with the Goddess of Justice and Mahatma Gandhi on each side and the Wheel of Dharma in between. The stunningly beautiful piece of the Mother-Child sculpture, portraying Mother India sheltering the young Republic of India, the child who is upholding the laws of the land, shown in the form of an open book. And of course, one cannot miss the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi's statue, facing the main entrance of the Chief Justice's court. All of this adds to the grandeur and the architectural splendor of the building. Of course, many extensions were added to the original structure built in 1958. In 1979, 2 new extensions to the east and west wings were added to the complex. Then in 1994, a second extension of the building was undertaken, connecting the east and west wing extensions. Finally, a new extension block was built and inaugurated on the 4th of November 2015. Even then, the need for a lot more space in the future was evident to cope with the ever-growing scope of work of the nation's apex court. And thus a decision was taken to build a new additional building complex. A plot measuring 12.19 acres was acquired for this purpose at Pragati Maidan, and the construction started in 2013. Despite strong architectural and design similarities with the existing Supreme Court, built more than 60 years ago, evident in the curvature of the building, in the European-style pillars that rise from the ground level, in the color scheme and the sandstone external cladding, the additional building complex is a 21st century ultra-modern construction, replete with technology-empowered features. Put simply, it sets new standards in energy-efficient and environment-friendly building design and construction. Its large-span windows and ventilators ensure optimum availability of sunlight in the workspace inside, resulting in reduction of indoor light consumption. The new building's rooftop solar power grid connected system is the maximum solar power capacity any building in Delhi NCR has till date, 1400 kWp to be precise, and capable of managing 40% of the peak consumption. Add to that energy-efficient LED lighting with occupancy sensors, and outdoor lighting with timer and energy-efficient electrical fittings. the sewerage treatment plant is provided for wastewater reuse with zero discharge in the municipal line. And it doesn't stop there. There are energy-efficient chilling machines with variable frequency drive motors for use in the air conditioning system. Add to that a state-of-the-art rainwater harvesting system to store 1 lakh litres of water. In keeping with the nation's aspiration of a digital India, the new complex will also be equipped with a high-tech data center for storage and retrieval of documents. And its IT-enabled security framework spanning 825 CCTV cameras will also be state-of-the-art. The complex also has a multi-purpose hall and a plush, well-equipped auditorium. Its very construction has been eco-friendly, using as it did no clay bricks and 20 lakh blocks made out of waste materials instead. And 1,000 metric tons of less steel was used because of its innovative design. The building also has 5,000 square meter of area equipped with high security metallic storages to provide ample storage for the documents of the Supreme Court. What makes this additional building complex a really integrated part of the existing Supreme Court complex, despite being separated by the Mathura Road, is that the basements are connected to the old Supreme Court campus by 3 underground all-weather passages. With metro connectivity, the locational advantage of the new complex is further strengthened, making it easily accessible and litigant-friendly. The new additional building complex of the Supreme Court is as much a testimony to the changing times as it is to the growing needs of the nation and its apex court. An architectural marvel in its own right, it also speaks of an India where what is modern and futuristic can seamlessly blend with its glorious past, its heritage, history, and legacy.